What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Yana Marie, and today I'm doing a story time. Story time. This story time is gonna be about when my mama said I ran away. But y'all, before we get into the story time, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and you hit that post notification bell and join the squad. And yeah, make sure you lock in. Anyways, let's get to this video. Okay, this is how it started. So I was like a sophomore. I was a sophomore in high school, and it was like when COVID first happened. That was my freshman year, but like sophomore year, we didn't get to go to school, but like the last month and a half of school, they let us come back. So I went back, and I used to like hang with this boy. We're gonna call him Wendy's. So me and Wendy's, like, we used to be around each other all the time. Like, me and Wendy's, we went way back when we was like little kids, like second, third grade. And that was my best friend. But anyways, back to the story. Me and Wendy's and like a couple of our friends, we used to hang around. We used to hang out with each other all the time, and like we used to skip class and stuff. So it came like to the end of like school, and we had a final exam. And on the final exam day, like we had half days during final exams. So like on one of the days for final exams, I was walking around, but I missed my bus. I missed my bus on purpose because I didn't want to go home right away. So I was like, we was just walking around until our ride came. Yes, I was with Wendy's, so yeah. So one of his friends was driving the car. We get to the car, we get in the car, we sit in the back, we chilling. So it's like 12 o'clock, so I'm like, I ain't tripping, I'm not gonna get in trouble. My mom wasn't even thinking about my mom. So I'm like, she don't know what time we get out of school. So I'm like, okay. My jaw. I had a boyfriend during this time, but like we was not like together. Like I'm not gonna say I think we wasn't together at the time, but like yeah. So we driving around, and we just driving anywhere and everywhere. Like we was just riding in the car, chilling. So I guess we ended up going to my best friend's house. She's not my best friend no more, my ex-best friend. So we go to my ex-best friend's house because I had to use the bathroom. So I went up in there, I used the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. So she ended up getting in the car with us. We get in the car. She had to go to work. So we go to her job. She working at Walmart. So we go up to her job, but we sit in the parking lot because she didn't have to go clock in yet. So we just sitting there chopping it up, having fun, having park car conversation, etc. So we just sitting there playing all type of shit. Then she said she was finna go clock in. So she ended up leaving, and we just driving around again. And then we go to a Walmart that was like 4 hours. We went to Walmart again. So we go to Walmart. We just walking around just looking at stuff. And I guess I had seen this girl that's like fake brother and sister with the boy that I was talking to. Well, the boy that was my boyfriend. But that girl, she was my friend too, so it's like she was looking at me, she was like she didn't say nothing to me, but she was just looking at me. And it just got weird, and I'm just like, oh my God. She finna go snitch. She finna go tell him what I'm doing, blah 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 blah. So okay. We go to we ended up leaving, and then that's when we just riding around again. So we by this gas station little thing. It's like an intersection with like a gas station, blah blah blah. So we pull up to the gas station. So I'm like, okay, it's like, I think it was like 5 or 6 o'clock or something. And that's when yeah, we was at this gas station. Come on, bro.
Bless you. Thank you. Bless you, thank you. Who was at the gas station?
I'm making a story time. I'm not making a story time. I'm telling them a story time.
About what?
Why?
What is it about, man?
Just, nigga, you can watch it when it come out.
Exactly.
What's it about?
What my mama claimed I ran away. Right. Anyways, guys. So, yeah, so we was at the gas station. And I'm like, oh. This nigga irritating. Anyway, like I was saying, guys, we was at the gas station, and it's becoming like a little late, but it wasn't like super late. So it was like 6 o'clock. So I had text my mama off of Wendy's phone, and I was like, hey mama, this blah blah blah, referring to me. And I was like, I'm okay, I'm at work, and da 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 da. So I did not have work. Like, I did not have work that day, so I told my mom I had work, so I lied to her. So yeah, she ended up calling the phone. Like, she didn't text back or nothing. She called the phone, and she was like, you not at work because I went up to your job and you wasn't there. And my God, I was working at McDonald's. I was working at a ghetto ass McDonald's. But yeah, so she went up there and had to look for me. She said that they said that I wasn't there. I ain't had work today. So I'm like, oh. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, so yeah, my mama went up to my job, asked me where I was, see if I was at work. Wasn't there. Blah blah blah. And she was like, you not at work, why you lying? Then that's when she was like, oh, you better make it home before me. So I'm like, merge. So I told them, I'm like, can y'all take me home? So they driving, mind you, my job was on like 49th and Hampton, and we lived on 45th and Wright, and I was all the way on I was a little far from where I was, from my house. So I'm like, she a straight shot to the house. I gotta do all this extra stuff. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. So we pulled up to the house, she went there. Thank the God, thank the Lord. So sorry guys, my phone said full of stories. But anyways, so I was just sitting there waiting on her to get home. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was a little scared, but like, so she get in the house, she ain't say nothing. So she came in my room. It was like, asked me this and that. So the only way Hold on. Yeah, so she was just asking me this, and that, and blah, 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 about where I was doing, where I was at, and this, that, and the third. So I told her I was with my friend, and we had to go do this and go do that. So she caught herself trying to whip me with a belt. So as soon as she like tried to swing the belt, I grabbed it and I yanked it away from me. And that's when my sister caught herself recording in the background the whole little thing. So I'm like, why are you recording? So I'm gonna turn around so quick that she ran to her and snatched that motherfucking phone out of her hand. And she over there, blah, blah, blah. So that let me off for a little quick little couple minutes. So she go in her room. She called my grandma, telling my grandma everything that had happened. So she come back in my room and give me the phone while I was on the phone with my grandma. So I'll talk to my grandma, tell her what happened and stuff. I was on the phone talking with my grandma to tell her what's happening, this and the third. So I had told my grandma what was happening and stuff. So when I got to I ended up walking in my mama's room and sat on the floor talking to my grandma still. So she had said something slick, so I'm just like, okay. So I said, can you stop talking to me, because I'm talking to my grandma, I'm not talking to you. So then that's when she had went in the kitchen and caught herself grabbing her broom. So she thought she was finna hit me with some broom. So I said, who you about to hit with that, because you ain't finna hit me with that. So that's when I had gave her phone, and then she was like, who the fuck is you talking to, da, 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 and all this extra ass shit. You know how parents be. So she had said, you can get the fuck out. So I'm like, okay. So I went in my room and I put on like my Crocs and stuff. I had on some biker shorts. I had grabbed my baby jacket and I put my baby jacket on, da, 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 da. And I went down the stairs. She called my name, told me some, Crayon, get your ass back up these stairs, da, 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 da. I slammed that door and I was walking. It was raining outside, y'all. And then I was like, I gotta hurry up. So I started running. I started running and I started crying out of nowhere, because it's like, this some bullshit. It's raining. And so I had I was walking for a long ass time. I damn near was walking almost to the McDonald's that I was working at. So I'm walking. I go to this boy house that I was talking to. That was my boyfriend at the time. And I knocked on his door, and his mama answered the door. And that's when she looked through the window trying to see who it was. Then she seen it was me, and she called him down the stairs, and he answered the door, and I came in, and we went upstairs, and they was sitting on the bed, and we were just talking. And that's when he was on his phone, like he was scrolling on Facebook, and then he just kept scrolling, and I just seen something of me. I seen a picture of me, and I'm just like, what the hell? So that's when he kept scrolling, like, and you just kept seeing me on the screen. So I'm just like, let me see. And it was a post. My mama had made a post talking about some, my daughter. Oh, he was scrolling on Facebook, and I kept seeing like video of like pictures of me on his timeline. So I'm like, let me see. So my mama had wrote on the post and was like, my daughter told me that she didn't want to be here anymore, and she left. And she ran away. So I'm pissed off because, like, why the fuck would you just say I ran away? And when the fuck did I ever say that I didn't want to be here? I told your ass, when she told me to get out, I said, I didn't want to be here no more anyways. Regarding to me being in her house, I don't want to be here. So, that's when, I got irritated. I'm going through the shares. They talk about some go home. There's the something about the streets, like, when have I ever been in the streets? I'm not no fucking runaway. And like during that time, during that year, it was like runaways was like a trend. Like the girls was just running the fuck away to go get down. Anyways, so I'm pissed off because motherfuckers making it seem like I went to go run away to do some fast shit. So I let some time go past, and I ended up texting her off his phone. And I was like, I'm at Blank House, because I said his name. So I said I'm at Blank House. So she came pull up and got me. I sat in the back. She was like, do you know how many people was calling me and playing on my phone? Da, 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 da. Who told you to post your number on Facebook? Who? Not me. So she posted her. She was like, one of them had called me and said you was doing something with some boy. Then another one, they kept sending me off. I was far away from the house. Da 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 da. And I'm just sitting in the back like I'm not saying nothing because I didn't give a fuck. So she didn't have. I didn't have a own phone at all. Like she took my phone and everything, y'all. My phone was never on. Like anything could have happened to me, and I just have a janky ass phone. So we get to the house. We ain't talked to each other in a couple days. So that's when she ended up giving me my phone back after like 3 days. So I got my phone back and I go on Facebook and I just see people texting me, talking about asking me am I okay, telling me to come home and all this extra ass shit. So I'm getting irritated. I make a post and I'm just like, I never been in those streets and I didn't even run away. She told me to get out and that's what I did. Y'all listen to lies. Y'all just gonna believe whatever y'all want to believe. So that's how my mama lied and said I ran away. It's gonna be a part 2 to this because it was a lot going on. So if y'all like this story time, make sure y'all like this video. And if you want to stay connected with me on my channel, make sure you hit that post notification bell and stay locked in with me. And yeah, that's it for this story time. Bye. Love y'all.